Alright guys, and welcome to episode 18 of this Road to Glory series on FIFA 19. So last episode, let's just remind us then, although I don't need that much reminding because it was a successful episode, weren't it? We started with a 3-0 victory away at Ipswich, followed that up with a win in the FA Cup replay, and I said Carabao Cup then, the FA Cup replay against Swansea, and finished with a hard-fought 1-0 win against Reading at home. Today we are starting, well, look at that draw, I've just seen that, ugh. We are starting with an away game at Millwall, which I believe is the game in hand that we've got. So if we win that game, imagine it might not, it could be a rescheduled game thanks to FA Cup. But yeah, either way, we are starting at Millwall, and if we win and Stoke lose, we could retake first. In fact, if Stoke draw, I think we can retake first as well. We will follow that up with round of 16 FA Cup game against my boys Tottenham Hotspur, which I think we are probably going to get battered, just like we did by Liverpool in Carabao Cup. And we are going to round out today's episode with another game against Swansea. I'm getting fed up of playing Swansea. Hopefully we can pick up the win again. But let's think first about the Millwall game, shall we? League points are what are really important. Not going to expect much from that one. Christ. Alright, game number 1 in this episode then. Let's see how we get on in the league game against Millwall. We are still the best defensive team in the league by a country mile. Only 14 goals conceded so far this season. Line-up time then: Millwall, Archer, McLaughlin, Cooper, Hutchinson, Meredith, Wallace, Tunnicliffe, Williams, Saville, Van Buren and Gregory. Don't really say I know much about most of them, if any of them. I know I've heard of Conor McLaughlin, assuming it is Conor McLaughlin. We've made quite a few changes: Fructil, Gumney, Foyth, Ampadu, Hector, Penny, Tonali, Shaparenko, Baudry, Haaland and Arp. Now thinking slightly about that FA Cup game, which is stupid really because it's league I want to concentrate on, but Baudry gets his first start as a Wednesday player. Let's see if that turns out to be a mistake by the end of this game. Hutchinson, forward to Williams is Haaland. Arp through middle, he's round that too close to defender, hasn't he? And that's too close to keeper. No, that is in the back of the net. 2 minutes on the clock. And we are already 1-0 up, and then we're grabbing the ball when I were trying to run towards Wednesday fans. That pass were originally meant for Baudry. We got lucky that Arp got onto it. He got away from defender, and then keeper decided to stop coming football. Yam-feeted Arp scores again. Gumney won the header, but the pass were wayward. Here's Wallace coming forward. Tunnicliffe. Baudry were chasing. Ran out of steam a little bit. Ampadu, well done. Foyth. Whoa, big block by Hector. Come on, ref. That were obstruction if ever I've seen it. Tunnicliffe gets a shot off Ampadu with a huge block, and Saville puts it wide with his head. I know that's 1-0's only 1-0, but I think it seems like we've played a lot of football since that goal went in, is what I'm kind of getting at. Oh, well done, Gumney. Ooh, straight at keeper from Arp. There's Saville. Williams. Off at top, that's offside, surely. No? Good job, Fructil saved it. I was convinced that were offside. I'd have been investigating that if it went in. That's away again. Oh, Jan Fita, you beauty. There's Tonali coming forward. Come on, lad. It were a nice little pass from Baudry, but Haaland should have been strong enough. Turned out he weren't. There's Wallace. Gregory. We are in injury time. 2 minutes for it to play. Ball comes in. Oh, we've conceded right on stroke at half time. What are we doing? Defence stood still as he got in behind. Gumney didn't even bother challenging for that header, just shoved him over. Might have even been a penalty if ball didn't go in. Great header. Oh, and Fructil, he didn't move, it hit his shoulder. That is disappointing. Now it's been coming. Here's Baudry. He went for a shot. He weren't going to score from there, but it was worth a shot, weren't it? At half-time, Millwall 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. That's disappointing to start the second half all square. I won't lie. Still, a lot of football left to play in this match. Here's Tonali. Gumney to Baudry. Shaparenko finally makes the run that I wanted him to make much earlier. And there we go. Start of the second half. We have scored again. No fanfare. Let's grab that ball. Haaland. Well took goal, but I want to get on with this game. Baudry spots that run of Shaparenko well. And Shaparenko straight through for Haaland. Can't really miss from there, could he? Well, he could, because he has before. But that one were well took. As soon as we kick off, more or less, things evened out again, as far as I'm concerned. Don't concede again. Everybody stood ball watching then as well when it was coming back off at post. Not happy with the way my players are playing at the minute. I don't care how tired they are. There is no excuse for ball watching. Oh, why? Why did Haaland try and play the ball forward to the wing back? Oh. Shaparenko coming off then. It is the youth player Allen that's coming on for a game. Why didn't it go for Allen? Oh, Haaland. Up. Why did nobody challenge for it then when it were a free ball? Frustration. Arp's offside. Not going to count. Knew that as soon as I'd passed it. Allen to Baudry. Here's Arp. Get your shot off. No. Ball hacked out. Here's Gumney. Long throw to Tonali. Allen. This time he's onside, and what a save! Ball kept in as well. It's Elliott to bring it forward. Tunnicliffe. Hector. Foyth. Tonali. Onto Baudry. Arp is off. Oh, it's in behind Baudry. He's going to take a shot anyway. What a goal. Get in, my son. And now Baudry, the youth player that we've brought up, puts it in back at net. Rest of the team delighted. I thought we'd messed up basically then when ball went behind him from Arp. But that turn, what a goal. What do I say about long shots? Just stuck his foot straight through it and straight past keeper's outstretched hands. There's Tunnicliffe. They're not going to score fatting around with it like that, are they? And here's Arp. 90 minutes on clock. Here's Allen. Fires it forward for Haaland. Oh, ball blocked. I was trying to feed in the youth player Allen. Don't matter though, we have grabbed the victory. Millwall 1, Sheffield Wednesday 3. And it is FA Cup action next, but I am going to have a quick review of the standings to have a look at the Championship. And it has put us back top at table. That was the game in hand that we had. We've still played a game less than West Brom in third. We have now played the same amount of games as Stoke and we are up in first, 2 points clear. Hopefully now we can keep that position and not just qualify for the Premier League, but not just get promoted to the Premier League, but also win the Championship. Much harder game next though, isn't it? Tottenham Hotspur in FA Cup. Alright, let's see how badly we get demolished in this. We were demolished by Liverpool in Carabao Cup in the, were it the 5th round? Or the 4th round, 1 and 2. We are in the 5th round of the FA Cup and we have drawn Tottenham. Yeah, I don't think we'll be making it through to 6th. Tottenham's lineup: Lloris, Aurier, Sanchez, Vertonghen, Sandro, Sissoko, Winks, Moura, Son, Ali and Kane. Full strength lineup. Wow. Alexandro. We're going to get battered. We're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Our lineup: Fructal, Gumney, Foyth, Ampadu, Hector, Pellegrini, Tonali, Shaparenko, Reach, Arp and Winall. I am not expecting hope from this game, other than a loss. I'm not going to lie. So if we can keep the goals to a minimum, I'll be happy. We all know how good Davinson Sanchez can be at centre-back, thanks to the Tottenham save. And Kane is a lethal striker, isn't he, as well? Ampadu, out wide to Pellegrini. Shaparenko finds reach. Oh, Sissoko tracking back. Is Dele Alli. Oh, Kane. Through to him. Oh, and he's in behind as well. Gumney. Oh, Fructal. Well done to Tonali to scramble that away. Nearly 10 minutes on clock and we're not losing yet. That's a start. Although I've probably spoke too soon. Oh, there we go. 10 minutes are now on clock and we're still not losing. So, oh, we get ball straight to Harry Winks there. Lucas Moura finds Kane. Oh, wow. Wow. There were no I could do there, were there? Long shots again with a striker like Harry Kane. That's just brutal. Kane with a snapshot and it's in off at post or crossbar, 1 at 2. Might have even hit both. Crossbar. Son's going to come bursting down that wing. There's Dele Alli in behind. It's ex-Tottenham teammate trying to fight with him for it. Fructal. Quite an overly dramatic save from Aurier's header then. Sandro. Well done, Gumney. Picked off. Oh, come on, lad. No. That were an opportunity. Jan Fiete. I know you play for Tottenham in one of his other saves, but right now you play for Wednesday. Oh, Lloris, what a save. There is Winks. We are nearly at half-time, and there is the half-time whistle. At the break, it is Tottenham 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Tonali. Up. Looking for Winall, and it's picked up. Here's Lucas Moura. Oh, Spurs are going to get in behind. Here's Dele Alli. He's looking to get it box. Oh, Son Heung-min. It's one of my favourite players at Tottenham. Cheeky little header. There's so much space for Ali to run into then. Impressive that Son scored from there with that angle, but wow. I think that's just killed off the tie. I think as we get more and more fatigued as well, I think Spurs' quality is going to show. Well done, 1-5, even if you didn't know a great deal about that. Up onto Winall. Not going to get him behind there. Son, well done, Gumney. Tonali hit that first time and didn't need to. It's Dele Alli. Harry Kane, we've gone in behind Kane. Lucas comes away with ball. And we see that over. Substitution for us then. Shaparenko coming off with McTominay coming on. There's Aurier coming forward. Still coming forward. It's headed on by Ali and wide. And Toby Alderweireld's just come on, I think. It's Davinson Sanchez that's gone off. So they've took the quicker of the two central defenders off and brought Alderweireld on. It's interesting. I don't mind us losing against a big team. I just hate when we make these silly little mistakes. Well done, McTominay. There's Winall. On for reach. Up! Great save by Lloris. Corner. Whip this in. Reach. Oh, what a goal. Michael Hector, take a bow, son. We're trying to grab ball then. Ball comes in and Hector above everybody. Were it Hector? I'm sure it were. He gets above absolutely everybody, doesn't he? Well, what it Hector? It looked like it was somebody else behind him. And it was Michael Hector. 82 minutes and we've given us a lifeline. Not that I don't think we're going to be able to come back from it, but at least we grabbed a goal, and that is an impressive feat against a Tottenham team that play really, really good football. Ball comes in. Get it away. Well done, Ampadu. Win all. Come on, Sam. Oh, he's brushed off one. Can't brush off a second. Thiago, come on. Here's Kane. Aurier. Knocked on. Is up. And there is the referee's whistle. We tried, we did it as all, but in the end it weren't enough. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Can't really fault us performance there at all. We went up against a full strength Tottenham team who should be challenging for Premier League. We did it as best. Time for game number 3 then. We get to return to league action now, which is infinitely more important, I suppose, in long run. We have dropped back down to second, but we have 2 games in hand of a Stoke. So hopefully that won't really matter. I'm guessing that's because of FA Cup. Let's see if we can pull one of them games back and restore our lead at top of table before end of this episode then, shall we? Look at our lineup. 3 changes, I think, or 2. Fruchtel, Wagnerman, Foyth, Ampadu, Lees, Penny, Tonali, Shaparenko, Reach, Arp and Winall. So 2 changes, Wagnerman and Lees. I think Gumney started 2 games in a row, didn't he? So we have switched right backs up, really. It's now Penny and Wagnerman at wing back. Swansea lineup. Mulder, Norton, Carter, Vickers, Van der Hoorn, Olsen, Fulton, Carroll, Fur, Narsing, McBurney and McKay. Can't even remember the difference between this team and who faced us last time in FA Cup replay. Carroll weren't in starting lineup, were he? I don't think Carter Vickers were in starting lineup last time either. Don't matter anyway. This game is what matters. Past games are irrelevant. Win all. Finds Arp. Reach is through. Defender did well to get across. Well done, Ethan Ampadu. He finds Sam Winall. Oh, Winall challenged. Still picks it up though. And there's Wagnerman coming forward. Finds a pass. Oh, Arp challenged. What? Don't know what pass that were, but Ampadu picks it up. Wagnerman coming forward again. Cuts inside this time. There's Shaparenko. We're looking for Tonali, but for some reason Tonali backed off just as I went to make a pass. Ampadu to Tonali. Shaparenko finds Penny. Into Winall. Reach trying to get through. Oh, Fur got back. And McKay's kept that in. How? Well done, Ethan Ampadu. At least delays things a little bit. There's Tom Carroll. Narsing. Well done, Penny. Penny trying to go in again. Come on, get rid. Well done, Ethan Ampadu. Ball knocked on for Arp. There's Winall. He's going to have to run. That were a strange choice of pass. Oh, Arp. Nearly made up for it by cutting that out. Not quite get to it, does he? There's McKay. Oh, Ampadu's let him get past him. Oh, big save by Fruchtel. Penny knocked on. Reach. Oh, trying to find Tonali, and again he backed off. I tried passing to Wagnerman to play it safe then. Well done, Foyth. Reach. Winall. Here's Shaparenko. Finds Winall again. Reach. Arp. Looks for Penny. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. It's Adam Reach to Tech. Cross this in. It's too close to keeper. He punches away. And referee's whistle at the half-time break. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Swansea 0. Either way, struggling a little bit in this. But then again, it's Swansea, isn't it? And we've never really beaten them well anyway. It's usually a narrow victory. Ball from the free kick. Here's Carter Vickers. Narsing. Carroll. Fruchtel, make that yours. He does. We roll that out to Penny. Here's Reach. Sam Winnall seemed to stop making his run then, which is a shame. There's Olsen bringing it forward. Fur. Fulton. Oh, well done, Adam Reach. Back to Reach. Oh, saved by Mulder. Ooh, Fife. That were a bit risky, mate. As were that from Tonali. Shaparenko with some space through middle. There's Reach. Up. Oh, another save. Tuck it in. We have done. Just. Shaparenko just about squeezed that in. We have finally took the lead just after our mark. Oh, when that missed, when Arp didn't put that in then, I thought that were it. But Shaparenko finds some space, the tightest of angles, and manages to squeeze it in goal. Got players getting tired that I'm conscious of. I don't want to make too many changes. Oh, you are joking, Selena. That is a very similar goal to what we conceded against Millwall, isn't it? We held on to his lead for all of 7 minutes. Sloppy defending is what cost us then. I mean, Fruchtel did well for that original save at such close range, but that is the easiest tapping you will ever see. You know, what I don't want to do is start throwing everything forward and leave us exposed in defence. Swansea corner, ball comes in. Ball is away by Reach. Winnall tried to win that. I should probably think about subs, shouldn't I? 75 minutes on clock. Other than Shaparenko. It's to Penny. Reach. Back to Reach. Oh, he's been robbed by Tom Carroll. Well done, Wan Fife. Takes no shit. There's Tonali. Wagnerman. Well done. Here's Shaparenko. Oh, get in. And it's onside. How that went in, I have no idea. But Adam Reach, I'm pretty sure it is, has found the goal. It is Adam Reach. We have retaken our lead on the 80th minute. That kind of came from nowhere. Wagnerman did so well then on that wing. Shaparenko, little pass to Reach. I was convinced he were offside, but flag stayed down and he tucked it in. Little left-footed tap. Get in, lad. And that assist is going to be Shaparenko's last action at game. Him and Tonali are coming off for McTominay and Allen. The young youth kid. Allen, I can't remember his first name, but give him some experience. Well, that were a bit optimistic. Well, that actually didn't end up being too far off, did it? I'm going to grab a replay of that, because I didn't actually mean to shoot. So let's get rid of that. I think it were a shot. You can't deny that it were a shot, but that weren't too far off. Imagine if that had have gone in. I'd have been uploading that on its own. 87 on clock. There's Wagnerman, the guy that pretty much created that last goal. Allen with a shot from distance. Come on, 89 minutes. Here's Olsen to Selena, the goal scorer for Swansea. Lumped up field, well done, Wan Fife. Hacked it away. We've got 3 minutes of injury time, and we're hoping more for 2, because surely there's not been that many stoppages. Oh, it's got behind Fife. Oh, well done, Ethan Ampadu. And it's Adam Reach, and there is the whistle. We've done it. We have grabbed another victory. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Swansea 1, and that should be enough to put us top at table. And it is. That victory over Swansea is enough to put us back at the top of the table. We still have 2 games in hand over Stoke and 1 game in hand over Derby, who are now in 3rd. West Brom have slipped down to 4th. You look at the points difference between 3rd. We are 13 points clear a third place. Yeah, we're only 1 point clear of Stoke, but them 2 games in hand could put us considerably far in front if we can win them. Well, it were a bit of a shit sandwich, weren't it? This episode, we started off great, picking up a win, and with 3-1 in total against Millwall. Lost in FA Cup to Tottenham, which was disappointing, but 2-1 loss to a Premiership quality team that should be challenging for title. I'll take that, and I suppose it's sort of a test for next season. Also, should show you how far we've come on from getting destroyed by Liverpool early in season to narrowly getting beat by Tottenham towards end of season. And then we finish it with that 2-1 victory over Swansea that puts us back at the top of the table to end episode. I'm overall happy with that. For now though guys, that is the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button, and if you want to keep up with this and those other career modes, then twat that subscribe button as well. Social media links are all in the description, feel free to follow me, and other than that, cheers for watching guys, and as usual, I'll see you next episode.